Hi, welcome home. Welcome to the Resiners poorhouse. So happy to have you here with me tonight. Kind of trying a little bit of a different camera angle, so I hope it turns out okay. Today we are gonna do a beautiful project. We are doing the Let's Resin Angel figurine. I am going to use a deep pour, and this is going to be a present for my mama. She has a birthday that is pretty much usually always on Mother's Day or right around Mother's Day, and so poor thing, it's kind of like having your birthday on Christmas sometimes, because she doesn't get a chance to really be celebrated twice. To add to that madness, I don't know yet if this is going to be the Mother's Day or the birthday present. I thought it would be really pretty to make this a light, a night light, but I didn't want to mess around with the string lights. So what I thought I would do would be to create a cavity in here. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but I have this, it's like a jar or a bottle mold, just like a little bottle mold, and I like it because it's got these 4 feet here that can kind of perch inside here. So I figure if I pour around it, then hopefully it'll pop right out and we can put a light in there. I wanted to do this with actual flowers from my garden from last year. These are actually flowers that she bought. I thought that it would be very nice. I have them sitting here drying out and on a turtle tray mold, because I thought I was going to do a turtle, but it just didn't look right. So I wanted to put some of these flowers around, and I'll show you really quick. I think I still have some in here. It's really easy to dry your own flowers. They do have like microwave things that you can do. You can dry them in silica. You can put them in a food dehydrator. But I was really in no big hurry, so I put these in this little wooden press that I have. It's really easy to use these. Let's see if I have any left in here. I also ran out of paper, so I put some in between some paper towels, and look at how much color that they have. I hope they don't stick. They shouldn't stick. Look, oh, gorgeous. Alrighty, so the great thing about Let's Resin molds is they give you the amount that it takes, and this is actually 23.2 ounces, and I have 600 milliliters, so that's 24 ounces or so, but I'm not going to need all that because of this. And I did the deep pour. This is Bond Crafter deep pour. Normally I put the flowers directly onto the mold, and one thing I don't want to happen is to be unmolded and have the flower texture you know, on the outside that you're touching the raw flower. So it really is a good idea to at least wet the sides. So I'm gonna do something a little messy. Oh. The other thing is that I don't know about putting like little tiny flowers up into the body. Because I haven't done the mold yet, but I have seen it a couple of times. I think what I want to do, I'm actually going to put coconut rum metal flake from Tropical Glitz. Now this is actually sparkly stuff for automotive paint, because I do want, I think, the body a little sparkly, and then gonna take a paint pen and finish that off when it's ready. Now the thing about deep pour is that it is very, very watery. It is basically just like water. See how fine that is? So I'm just gonna kind of overload this because, but why not? I want it sparkly. I want it sparkly. Oh, that's gonna be very sparkly. You can't see that very well, but wowza. Okay, so she's got a bunch still left down there, so probably should have done that. The resin is not really sticking to the sides very well, but that's okay. So I did read that you do have to get in here and really squeeze the muscles, squeeze the wings. Speaking of angels, one of my very favorite movies in the whole world, and I don't know why people don't love this movie, but John Travolta as Archangel Michael in the movie Michael. Oh my God. What an amazing story. What an amazing set of acting chops that man has. So let me try to pick some of the best ones. And we're just gonna dunk them. Dunk. And at the moment I'm okay with them coming off here, because I'll just go ahead and cut that. Some of these are probably a little too, well, maybe that could fit in the head. Haha. Of course it is a yellow flower and she does not like yellow, but it's got purple on it too, so let's try it. Nope, it's not gonna go down that. Oh, I don't think so. Let me get a pipette. I never know what to use these things for. I personally find them useless. Go down. I wanted to go to the rodeo tonight. There was a rodeo. Wanted to go to the rodeo today. It's just now turning into nice weather. This flower has decided it wants to fall over, so I'm gonna just kind of overlap it with another one. Or not. Goodness. Yeah, you can't go into resin art, the idea that things are gonna work out exactly the way you have planned them to be. And actually, now that I'm doing this, I probably should have let it stick, because I'm afraid now that these are gonna float. We will see. I think I want some prettier ones. This guy, the set on the turtles, been kind of manhandled a little bit because I had so many different plans for them. Can you come up? I think this was a yellow one. It could have been a white one. But I love these pansies. It's not springtime without some pansies. My dad used to get Sweet Williams and pansies and petunias. And he would plant them. After he passed, I did that for my mom, and one of the things that my dad really enjoyed was watering and going out and watering all of his plants at nighttime after dinner. We found it to be very peaceful, and yes, it can be. And certain days it was a really special thing for me to do because it made me feel closer to my dad. But you know, they're not necessarily my thing. Sometimes I would get out there and it'd be like, oh, this is wonderful, the weather's beautiful, the sunset, and it's warm, or there's a nice breeze or whatever, and I had the mindset, like the meditative mindset to go out there and see the fruits of your labor. But it's really hard for me to stand for a long period of time because I have some back problems. Some nights it was kind of torturous to do, and I'm realizing that, I usually go out on Mother's Day or around Mother's Day and buy the flowers. And I'm realizing that, I might not do it this year. So I think having these is really special. I have some greenery too. Got some winter greenery. Let's see if anything. I wanted to do these for my next version. Here we go, those long ones. Thought that would be pretty. Oh, like, can you imagine the orange for holidays? Or Thanksgiving in the US, I guess is what I meant. I don't know which ones to do. I think I want these. Let's see what this will do if I just... Yeah, I think they'll stick to the flowers. could put this in my curing machine. I think I'll just let it cure naturally. And I'm just gonna put these all the way around the background. So there was a text thread going around my family that was Happy May Day, right? Which, I mean, kind of funny, right? But nice at the same time. My only thought was, you know, I have never seen an actual maypole or done, you know, the Mayflower dance ever in my entire life. I've never seen it being demonstrated live anywhere, or certainly not been invited to participate. And that's, you know, where they take the ribbons down the pole. Oh no. I got somebody who wants to make life a little difficult. Okay, so I'm gonna gently put it in there. And pour. Oops, I knew I was gonna mess that leaf up. I'm gonna pour on this side. I'm gonna set that over there. I know it's out of your eye line. It's marinating. It's not running away, I promise. Let's see. I also got the Resiners Pure Air purifier, and really happy to try this out. I have tried it with UV. That worked great. Okay, so I'm hoping that this works. I don't want to push this too far, this tape, because I don't want it to smush the skirt in, because then it'll look funny. And I might have to use all of this. I might. It looks like I'm going to. I should have just done it. You know, you never know. You never know. I want to make like up a gallon just like once, because, okay, my biggest pet peeve in resin is number one, sanding. Okay, number two, mixing. Even though I have automatic mixers, I have the dual head mixer, I have the Mlife automatic hands-free cordless thing that I love, but nonetheless, I still hate mixing resin. Leave me a comment and let me know if you do too. If you like to mix resin, you can come over to my house and mix mine for me. Voila! Well, it's going a little bit wonky, but I think it's okay. Yeah, it's squeezed in a little bit. So there's that. Just as an experiment, I'm gonna show you deep pour in a shallow mold. This is an incredibly shallow mold, so this should take a lot longer. It's a leaf shape. I'm gonna take this liquid gilding liquid gilding color. I just want to see what it's going to do on this leaf. One of these I want to paint. I want to paint the copper directly on here. Oh, that's going to be really, really pretty. I'm gonna and this doesn't matter that it's got that coconut rum behind it. I'm going to take some Mojito alcohol ink. It's a Ranger ink. I like Ranger inks. I'm not loving that color. Yeah, not loving it. Not loving it. Got a turtle mold over here that I'll just try to do the last little bit in. It's much easier to scrape a deep pour because it is very, very watery. Wow. So when this cures, the stems are definitely gonna be sticking out, and I will just scissor those off. Turtle mold, these things, they pick up everything, don't they? It's a little embarrassing showing my dirty laundry to the world. My little dirty turtle mold. Ah. Alrighty. Well, that got over poured. Okay, well, I won't be seeing you tomorrow for this because it will take a couple of days. So we will see you when we see you. Alrighty, it is Demold Sunday. How are you guys doing? So, real quick here, I did already just demold my little turtle, and I realized I knew that I had put a lot of the tropical glitz in there without putting the clear emeralds, Elmer's glue, normally just 1 drop for whatever you're doing. So I know that there's going to be a lot of glitter that sank, but I think it'll still give me a good result. So real quick, I'm gonna pop these guys out. So this is a matte pendant mold, and I'll have to drill the hole through, but I think that's really pretty. And if you want it shiny, you can take some UV. This is really pretty with the coconut rum flake in there. It really is designed to be that side up. And you know what, maybe we could take a marker and just see what it looks like with the veining. Just hit the top of it. Do a whole nother level of color. Oh yeah. So super cool. Super cool. Yeah. So there you go. And then, hello. Probably just to finish it, do the outside. Any of these chrome markers that you have will work. I like to use my fingers, doesn't bother me. Okay, there we go. So we're probably gonna need these for our angel wings. Okay, so one thing I noticed is that it really, well, one, it's lopsided. Oh gosh, I have to get my candles or my light. Okay, it's lopsided because of the way that I taped it. I personally don't care. I think it'll be fine. But it did shrink a lot more than normal. So it looks like a good 1/4 of an inch. So let's pop this guy out. And twist it, give it a good twist. Aha. It's so pretty in there. Okay. Let's see how easy this little lady is to demold. Okay. Off screen. Pull the wings. Come on. Oh, wow. What's that? Wowza. Okay. Don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about her. Okay, just pulling my mold in. Okay, so she definitely is, I guess, all white up here, which doesn't really matter too much. I do feel like the wings are chopped off in the same kind of spot there, but it looks intentional at the same time. So I don't know what the true mold is, but I would pop those little wings down or squish them. So I do think I'm gonna try the orange here, the gold on her hair, because her hair looks like it comes down in this ribbon here. I think. I don't know. Let's see. I think it'd be nice to get all of her hair gold. It is a very pretty angel. What do I want to do with the face here? I'm gonna get the hair for sure. I guess I could take a different color marker and do like blue. What does it look like if I do her face? Might not have been the smartest thing. But you just take your little Q-tip or your micro brush. If you need to get some alcohol on it, you can do that. So we have light violet, and then we have dark blue light. Dark blue light, I mean, that's gotta be fascinating, right? And more silver. Just kind of want to go down on the drapery now. Oh, this one is turning out streaky. Yeah, I don't like this brand. But at least we can get an idea. I want to try this purple. Maybe. Okay, no, I don't really like that. That is not the right color. It is not violet. Oh no, I might be stuck with this one. Sometimes life be that way. Sometimes. See? There, that's nice. Much better. Doesn't exactly go with the purple, but we're gonna make it go with the purple, aren't we? And do the same over here. I mean, really, there aren't a lot of bubbles on this. It's just kind of looks very bubbly because of the flake. Okay, that was light violet. This is deep violet. Ah, that's better. That matches this color a little bit better. Gotta trust the process. I know it looks a little kindergartner right now, but just come in and hit the high points. The broad part of your marker. No, that's off center, huh? But not because of me, just the way the mold is. And it's not because of, oh, I put too much alcohol on there. Whoops. Oops. That's okay. Sometimes you have to go over it a bunch of times and then it comes out right. You know what? I have like a, it's supposed to be a purpley metallic. Ooh. And I'm doing it off camera. Jeez, Jen. Sorry, guys. But it definitely looks like it matches a lot better. And it's got a nice coverage. This one dries pretty good. It's a weird little medallion right here. I suppose it's like a flower. Can I get up in there too? Can I get all up in there? Oops. I know I want to get that off of the arm. The arm. There we go. And you know what? I do kind of want to go over this that I did silver because it actually is purple. I really want to do this again in big, beautiful pink roses, and I would do the silk ones. If you saw the flower arch video that I just did, probably using those flowers actually, and this is actually looking prettier than I had originally thought it would. Now I'm gonna maybe make a mistake here. I want to see, oh yeah, I was kind of wanted to do rose gold for the hands. Yeah, I don't like that. That actually works pretty good. Probably just need to keep the colors dry in between. A little pink though, really. You don't need an angel that pink, but I want to get the features of her face, and in order to do that I really kind of got to get in here because she really does have a pretty little face here. And you can be as precise or not as precise as you are so inclined here. There's definitely something about being a little bit rustic, especially when you're using real flowers, because it just shows, you know, that not everything is perfect. You need to contour. So anyway, over the course of the next couple of days, I'll probably come back in here and tighten everything up, go over again and again, and just do a couple of layers, even things out a little bit, and then take a micro brush and really get in some of the smaller places. I just right now don't want her to look like she's got a skin disease. I'm not loving these wings, to be honest. I do kind of want to do, I don't think this white will really show up. Oh, well, I guess it will, but is it what I'm looking for? I think white and silver would be nice. I don't know, for me it's kind of one of those things that I'm fly by the seat of my pants, and that I will think of a project and map it out and all the possible color scenarios or whatever. I'll have it in my head how I want to do it. I'll change it several times in my head, and then sometimes when you get to it in person, it's not what you expected, so you change it, right? Oh, I thought that's actually a piece of flour that went all the way up in this here wing, so let me kind of go over it. So if I were to do this again, I really had, not if, but when I do it again, I would have it planned out a little bit better as far as the insert in the center, and the fact that I actually I had really weak packing tape, really weak tape, so I would go in there again ahead of time and have it fixed up. And I mean, this one seems to be sitting pretty okay, and it's been curing for right at 2 days, but it was definitely hard like 12 hours ago. So I might think about adding a ribbon or something along the bottom here. I'm not loving it. And I think that the reason why it had so much of a shrinkage is because of the center here, but look at how much resin I saved by doing that. So I can have these cool little lights that Mrs. Lisa Crow sent me, and I can put that in there. I have the small stand light that I was gonna bring in here and I didn't do it. Or I have this guy, going to do that. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Now that's gorgeous. Okay, let me turn out some of these lights. Light number 2. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Oh, she's gorgeous, actually. She's so pretty with that, with the lights on. Wow. Wow, look guys, look how pretty she is. Oh. Okay. I feel redeemed. I feel redeemed. I don't know what I'm being redeemed from, but I feel redeemed. Some sort. There we go, but Okay, thanks. Thank you very much, guys, for stopping by the pour house. Thank you, Bond Crafter. This deep pour it's wonderful. Love the deep pour, and really want to say thank you for stopping by. Remember to always stay sticky, and you always have a home here.